is a shopping haul video just before Thanksgiving week. It includes some of the ingredients that I did in my How I Spent $25 video, and also includes videos for the Thanksgiving holiday where I'll be feeding myself, my husband, and 2 guests. So hope you enjoy. If you like it, hit the like button. If you like videos like this and how I spent and some Christmas decor, holiday, and Thanksgiving and Christmas and holiday baking, cooking, and such, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you back here again on next Sunday. Okay, I've got a quick pre-Thanksgiving meal or Thanksgiving holiday haul. Heavy on the produce. I went to both Aldi and to Walmart. First at Aldi, I bought this cooking sheet with cooling rack. I've been watching some Thanksgiving meal prep videos on YouTube, and I noticed that lots of people cook their turkey just on a cookie sheet or cookie tray. They don't use the this part of it, the cooling part or whatever that is. They don't use that, just the cookie sheet underneath. And they just simply put their turkey on that. So I'm going to, with our turkey, I'm going to be, I think the word is dry brine. So I'm going to use salt and brine it for 24 hours before I bake it, roast it. And I'm just going to use a cookie sheet instead of these deep or big roaster pans that I usually use. I'm just going to put it on this. It works for everybody that I've seen thus far. It makes a beautiful turkey with nice crisp skin. It's nice and browned. So I'm going to try it. Give it a try. I've been making the orange slices in my dehydrator. I like to make strands or garlands of these for our trees, and the ones that I made 2 or 3 years ago had turned almost black. So I didn't realize they do that. So those had to go, and I made some new ones. So in the dehydrator, I've got a beautiful air fryer, and it has a dehydrator component. It was on 135 degrees for 5.5 hours, and there we have it. Perfect. Way better than the oven ever did. All right, this rack that I'm going to do our turkey on, next year is just going to be chicken from then on, because we really don't get a lot of meat out of a turkey for the price. This was $12.99 at Aldi. I got some celery for prep, and that was $1.09 at Aldi. Apples, they were $2.99 a pound, so 2 very big Honeycrisp apples. These baby carrots were on a rollback from, I think it said 2 something, to $1.48 per 2-pound bag. You get 2 2-pound bags. These tomatoes really worked for me the last time I picked them up. All of them were good and juicy and tasty. $2.39. I bought another bag. $2.39. Bananas are always 52 cents a pound, it seems, at Walmart. We got 7 of those. I needed some rosemary, just fresh rosemary. Mine that I have in the freezer is dried. I wanted to use fresh this time. This was $1.68, I believe, at Walmart. The thyme was $1.29 at Aldi, and I'm going to use that with the mashed potatoes. Then I got my spring mix lettuce. That was $4.98 at Walmart. The apples were $2.69, so we couldn't find any more $1.89 bags. So 2 bags of Red Delicious apples, and then we bought this for like $1.40 something at Aldi, Brussels sprouts, because I'm going to roast some of those. So heavy on the produce. Use every bit of it as we move into Thanksgiving week, and then I'll show you the rest of the stuff that I got. Okay, we got some graham cracker pie crusts, $1.19 at Aldi. I've been doing a lot more shopping at Aldi than Walmart lately, so I make a really quick and easy cheesecake at Christmas time, and I usually don't see these pie crusts this cheap. Usually they're $3 or $4 both at Walmart. I don't know if I've ever looked at Aldi, but Walmart they're like $3 or $4 nowadays. Got some chicken with rice soup. It's very, I think, for me, it's very calming in that. And after all the work I'll do during the whole Thanksgiving week, from cleaning to prepping and then to cooking and serving and then volunteer work, I'm just going to need some chicken with rice soup. I was shocked because I think we bought 1 can in the last 6 months because we had a few cans to work through from during the pandemic, which I think we probably only paid at the time $1 for. I was shocked when we went out and bought these, and I happened to take a look at the price now because we watch every dime, and they were $1.54 a can at Walmart. Really shocked. So, and they did not have any no-name, generic, great value version, anything. I think they only really at Walmart, the one we go to, have like 5 kinds of Campbell's chicken with rice, chicken noodle, tomato, I don't know, bean with bacon, and one other. I mean, I can remember when there used to be an entire aisle full of nothing but soups, but there was no name brand at all on the shelves tonight, so I had to pay that price. At Aldi, my husband got this for $1, not really sure what was going on. Usually he pays $2-3 for this, or gets 2 for $5 or something, but every now and again he prefers to drink this over soda, which I think is a good thing, but unfortunately the amount of sugar in stuff like this versus soda is about the same, so I'll make sure I tell him that in the morning. He'll be thrilled. Got my brown sugar at Aldi. It was 2 something. I lost my receipt, but I know it was under 3 because I was going to pay almost $4 at Walmart, and I decided to take a look at all of Aldi's prices and decided I'm going to do Aldi. So their cream cheese was $1, I want to say $1.19 as well. I'll have it in the show notes because I'll look it up on the website. It gave a limit to these to make me think that maybe the price is going to change higher as we get closer to the holiday. So I got that for the cheesecake. Bought a bigger bag of Italian style shredded cheese because I'm back on that kick of I want to have 3 salads a week. So I like to eat this shredded on top of salads. I do lots of pies, both volunteering and home here, and then for my husband to take to work, and I don't have any pie weights. And I have some pies that are going to need par baking, so I bought these for pie weights. I saw that on a couple of videos. I'll leave the videos that I've been watching recently in the show notes where you can see these being used. I did try out the Magic Erasers, Walmart's brand, and these were a little over $1 for 2 of them. Beats out the price for the Magic Eraser at Walmart. What is it, Mr. Clean or whatever? But the biggest thing that I noticed was when I bent the pad in half, or when I really scrubbed with it, it didn't fall apart and it didn't snap or break in half. It stayed in one piece, which was a shock to me. So just based on that alone, and the fact that it actually does clean, I'm going to be sticking with this kind, Radiance Aldi. 78 cents for white vinegar. We've been, when winter sets in and then the heat goes on, the towels need to have half a cup of these added to them every other wash. 78 cents a piece at Walmart. Bleach, I did manage to find bleach under $4 or under $5. It was $4.72. Great Value brand was being stocked. Otherwise, the only other brand was Clorox, and that was starting at $5.98. And then I got this for the, we're going to actually have 2 guests for Thanksgiving, so just to have some water and that bottled water, we got this for $2.82 at Walmart. So that is what we got. And then on Sunday, my video with how I spent $20 this week will be coming out, and that's going to be featuring 2 desserts. So 2 inexpensive but delicious and traditional desserts for Thanksgiving Day. Other than that, thinking of things that might have been put away, I got a cube of 7-Up for the holidays, still at the inflated price of $10.88. We got some, whatever Morris is, fancy, he isn't Fancy Feast, but whatever Morris the cat's on, one of those Friskies, I think it is. We got a bag of that, $4.98. We've got 2 feral cats outside. Can't catch either one of them to be able to take them to the no-kill shelter. Obviously, we can't bring either one of them in, and there's mostly old people in this building because rent for a cat in our apartment is $50 a month, so we already pay that for our cat. And then if you have a cat, you immediately have to pay the deposit, which I believe is $550 for a cat is the deposit, and then $50 a month in rent. So we can't really take it in, and we can't really afford to bring a wild cat in amongst our cat, and there's two older ladies on this side of the building that actually are feeding it, but they are on fixed income, and their rent went up $400 a month. So we just are going to go out and buy this. It's not a terrible cat food, but we're going to try to feed it this cat food, this kibble, and whatever our cat won't eat. Sometimes we do try different canned food on him and he doesn't want it. We're going to try to feed him that, and hopefully, they'll move on. But what I suspect happened is that when the rent went up, the doors went open and people got rid of their pets. They couldn't afford the pet rent anymore. Maybe they needed to get that pet deposit back. I'm not really sure. But there you have it. It's a sad situation, but we're going to try to do what we can because they're out there and they're starving and they're meowing and they're desperate, and I'm pretty sure they're close by is where they got booted out. And we have rabbits. We really don't want them to eat the rabbits, even though they're not our pets, and that's what cats do. We really don't want that. We'd rather just feed them what we can afford to feed them, and like I said, if we can catch them, take them to the no-kill shelter where they can get adopted out, or even call one of those to come out here and try to set a trap so that we can get them adopted out rather than run wildly through the neighborhood starving. So we're going to see what we can do. That is probably all that we got. It was just a short trip to get the produce, the stuff that we needed for the holiday meal and our guests that are coming. And I got a little haul. I'll put a clip in at the end of what I picked up at Goodwill. And that's it for this week. And here is my little Goodwill haul. So I thought it was kind of sweet. My husband picked up these 2 yearbooks. They have paper covers, but they smell like fabric softener, so I took them off to air them out. But this one's a yearbook 2000 for People magazine, and this one is the best of 1974 to 1996. People. It just has the celebrities that were featured in People magazine without all the other stories and stuff. And the one that goes back to 1974 he thought I would especially like because it has a lot of the older movie stars. And I always have been a big, love movies, love going to the movies. At one time I was able to, with free time and stuff like that, watch 50 to 100 movies a year. So big time, like the older celebrities and stuff like that. He saw a story and kind of a feature on Anne Margaret, and I like Anne Margaret, so he thought that was would be kind of a neat early Christmas present, which I think it is. It's very touching that he thought to buy me these, and these were 99 cents, so both of them. I got this. I like primitive stuff. I always have, ever since I was probably 19, when it was a really big thing, and it's made some changes over the years. It gets a little bit more modern, like with the farmhouse type stuff, and then it goes back to its origins and back and forth and back and forth. So this was made by a company, or sold by a company called Honey and Me, which actually is still in business. It was sold at a local primitive store, local to me, years ago, and actually a lot of their inventory is ending up in this local Goodwill, which I'm real happy about. And I got this for 99 cents. So things like this that are on the website currently are going for 35. So it looks to me brand new, smells brand new, so that's terrific. And then over here in the strainer, my husband got these really big, heavy, I think they're Libby, glasses. I mean, he's wanted glasses like these for forever. And they were 69 cents, so he got 2 of them. And then I got this little Santa that you can, or snowman that you can put a little candle in. It's Hallmark, and he was 99 cents. So that's my little Goodwill haul. We went over to Tomah, Wisconsin, so that's about 45 minutes from where we're at. And we shopped at Aldi, which was the winner this week for groceries, and then Walmart, and then we went to Goodwill. So it was a nice little date night. Came home, unpacked it all, and did my videos. So hope you're all well. Putting this up before my Sunday video of how I spent $25. I think I said that earlier. Thanks for stopping. If you like these kind of videos, thrifting videos, how I spent $25 this week videos, and even some of the cooking videos, and I'm going to have more holiday stuff coming up here all throughout November and December. Hit the subscribe button, like this video so that I know that you like it and I make more of it. Take care, and I'll see you again.